where we started. We had
Did we start?
we had Power Book 3, Ghost Season 3. This name is too long, so I'm gonna tell you right now. Every time I'm gonna just call it Ghost because I'm not saying this whole thing every time. Ghost Season 3, Episode 1. So they started 3 months back when Tariq gave Davis that ring that he found in Mecca's safe or wherever he had that thing at, and he wants Davis to get rid of it. That's where we left off, somewhere around there. He was using that ring to pay for some things. Now, Davis, fast forward to today, is now talking to some character that is going to go now give this, fence the diamond. He takes it, she, whatever, the people, the they, the them. Whew, I'm going to be in trouble. Ciao. The ring ends up at an auction. Now, is that really like how you want to get rid of it though? This doesn't seem smart. I feel like at an auction that there has to be paperwork aligned with this jewelry.
I mean, not with him. I'm sure this auction wasn't on the up and up. It probably was an auction where people still buy stolen stuff,
It was very strange the whole way the things panned out. They're bidding for this ring. It's like a 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. So, people are putting up their paddles. So while they're bidding on this ring, this mysterious lady walks in and sits down and observes what's happening. She's not bidding on anything, but she's clearly, invested.
I feel like this is where the Codys be taking their stuff to.
The who?
The Codys. They be stealing.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of got that feeling. It was that, like that. Yeah, when they do their heist, that this is where their stuff goes.
Girl, that's a whole nother, we almost need to do that, but that's another conversation. But anyway, this guy, 5 mil plus, he gets the ring. He then takes his I don't know where this woman came from, but they show this woman in in a dark back of the building where nobody is. I was like, who spends $5 million on a ring to propose like that? I feel like more work would have gone into the proposal for a ring that you spent $5 million on. And did you leave the auction and go straight to the back of the building where there's nobody standing only to propose to your girlfriend? Because that's what it seemed like. Nobody's around. It's dark and kind of creepy. This guy's down on his knees. She didn't seem to have a problem with it. Wouldn't you be worried about getting robbed? I'm just saying.
Thank you.
Apparently not. So the mysterious lady shows up. Now she's got 3 dudes with her. And she explains to them how somehow there's a big mistake that has taken place. And that ring belongs to her. So they need to give it back. Period. He just dropped 5 mil on the ring, so he's pretty much like, y'all need to get the F out of here because I'm finna call the police. What are you talking about? Get gone.
Because I saw what you was saying.
Nah, and I'm in the dark with some mysterious lady and 3 men, and the lady was like, hey, about that ring, I'm gonna need that. I feel like at this moment I'm getting robbed. Are we strapped? Why am I talking smack?
Yep. She's like, hey, bucko. Yeah.
Back off from calling the cops.
Yeah. Nah.
No, you're not. So the mysterious lady takes out a machete and chops the lady's hand off and gets her ring back. Only to have her 2 homies take them out anyway. I don't know why she didn't just do that. It had to be so, completely dramatic. And this is part of the reason when I saw this scene, I was like, she's going to hate this a whole lot.
I didn't hate that. I wasn't mad at that. Because I was like, the Wakandans showed up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like.
With jokes.
I was like, I'm gonna like
y'all are ridiculous.
Yeah. I didn't hate her. I didn't hate that. I didn't hate her. I'm probably on her.
You know why? Because it's reminiscent of Power when they be like the Russian mob and this one and that one and
yeah, I'm kind of on her side outside of them. I'm cheering for her.
No, I was gonna say you're gonna hate it because it's somewhat like BMF. We like BMF because we know parts of it are, is based on a true situation. But it feels really crazy that these young boys are out doing it. And I think, like, where is Tariq getting ready to walk up into and negotiate anything? That's why I think you don't like it. This part
that
right
ain't
here
why.
is,
I'll tell you every part. When we get to it, I'm gonna tell you every part that
oh,
I
you don't like it?
why.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Anyway, where are we now? Mysterious lady takes the machete. I already talked about that. Back at the campus, Effie's helping Tariq pack their whole relationship now, except for the part where now that school is about to start and people are going to be around. Effie is feeling like, you know what? I'm really not trying to be just your girlfriend, because Effie is a very independent individual. She's not like, Diana and this other little girl, Lauren. She's not like them. She's different. She's,
I hate the way they got Effie looking this season. Let me say that.
It's not her. I like her hair though. I like her hair. I don't like her clothes. They're making her all prepped up.
I don't want her to be preppy. She was good. She came in last season. She wasn't preppy. Yep.
It's the clothes. They got her dressing like Lauren.
Don't like it. First hate.
She's still trying to be tough though, but Tariq assures her that that's not what it is. Like, he supports her being an independent person, and so they don't even have to worry about that. She's all he's got. And I mean, Effie, don't try to back out now, girl. I wonder why she transferred over there. I guess just to be in the mix. So while they're standing there, Braden's mother walks in with his sister. They've come to confiscate the room. She's very irritated that Tariq is even still there, because it's his fault that her son is in the position that he's in. So apparently they've made arrangements for, because their name is on the wall when you're walking down the hallway. So, now the sister, it's time for her to go to school. So they're just going to put her over there at that same school where they had Braden.
Hate it.
Which part did you hate, love?
I hate that they bringing in this sister. I don't like it. I don't like it. It ain't needed. Now
what were they gonna do?
Down.
What were they? Well, I will say this: I hate that they're bringing Diana over there. I don't know why she needs to go there too. Because the only reason why I was gonna say they got to do something with her, but I don't really want her there. So I can agree.
I was gonna wait till you get to that part. I wait till you get. Did you get to that part where he said she can go there?
Not yet, but I mean.
But since we talking about it, I'm just trying to figure out. Like, this is an Ivy League school. So how you just getting her ass up in there?
How does she?
Tariq ass had to beg, borrow, and steal to get up in there. Your grades got to be at a certain level. This girl, we ain't seen her in nobody's school, and you could.
Well, he did say that she passed to get in. He did say that.
Show me at Harvard where you could just pass to get up in there. You know, these Ivy League schools, you got to be somebody.
It's not just passing.
You can have the top grades in the world and you ain't getting up in them schools. Come on. So you're going to tell me she just walked up in there?
It's the same as being at a Big Ten school as a football player. You don't, like, there's not a whole lot of hood stories. Like, there's one or two of those, but the rest of them boys, like, they daddy play ball or...
But she just walked up. He could just, you want to go there? Like, she going to a community college. Get out of here.
Listen, okay.
Hated it.
Well, I'm sure you hated this part too, because Monet is depressed and she's watching court TV and she's just sitting in a chair, like.
I ain't mad at that. That's what I'm mad at.
I guess it's just Mary J.
I thought she did better this season on her acting. I mean, this episode.
This episode?
I thought
she didn't do no acting. She just stared off into
but I believe she was depressed.
But she knows how to feel like that.
Because she going down. I'm going down.
You froze. Oh, you're back. Well, child, she's going down. She's sitting there watching TV, and while she's sitting there, Davis walks in and she's like, of course, snapping at everybody. What the heck are you doing here? He explained to her that because Zeke is no longer with us. Homeboy had left everything to Zeke, and so therefore she inherited his penthouse. Now there's, a whole lot of other funds and things, but don't worry about that because the government took it, and it's in your best interest to let it stay where it's at. And I agree with that because they ain't giving it back. She's snapping at Lorenzo because she hates him. Clearly. And he's mad because she keeps snapping at him. He was like, you ain't gonna keep talking to me crazy if she sunned him again. So I don't even know why he said that. Sit your ass down. And he said he ain't about to be staying in that nigga's penthouse. And at first I was like, say what? So I don't know why.
Because Lorenzo.
It's like, wait, what you say? I'm gonna let it slide and everything, but I'm just put it out there. It just taught me a little bit like,
So that's your one. That's your one, Lorenzo.
Don't make that like, I don't want to see that irregular. Like, I get what you're saying, and I'm gonna go with, yeah, just don't keep doing that.
And then I was like, ain't nobody asked you. She didn't.
I didn't hear her say nothing about that. She didn't.
Exactly.
She told you to shut up, and she'd tell you shut up when she feel like it. I heard her say that.
Right.
But she didn't say nothing about the penthouse. She told Drew and Kane they could go have it until she sells it. Y'all want to stay over there, then stay over there. That doesn't seem dangerous at all, but okay, go ahead and send them over there. I mean, I guess it's been sitting for 3 months.
Might as well.
Might as well. So Brayden is being punished, and his punishment is to go work at the office with his brother at the, what do you call them? The Weston Holdings. He's in trouble. He hates it here because he a thug. He a real thug. He don't want to be up in there
all day, every day.
How did they do that? How did they raise a whole thug? And I have a feeling like since she's here, your daughter gonna be a thug. I don't think she wants to be a Weston.
That's why I don't like her. She's
gonna be a thug like Paris Hilton is a thug. Because I believe Paris is a thug.
I guess. She just spoiled a little rotten kid, that's all.
With a lot of access. It's a different kind of thugdom. It's not the kind like, Anyway. His father told him if he don't get his act together, he gonna be cut off, and that's not what you want. And Brayden, I don't really think that is what you want. Like at the end of the day, you kind of do need your daddy's, money and influence in order to move it through this world, like you've been doing. They get to the top of the stairs, and we meet Uncle Lucas. Uncle Lucas is not like his brother. He pretty much hates Trace, and he likes your boy Brandon a lot. I'm, not sure how I feel about Uncle Lucas. I don't trust him.
We'll find out. I don't trust him either.
Huh?
I don't trust him.
Because at the end of the day, he said, you're a Weston. And so for him, that type of
he got a plan. He want to use them for something. I don't know what it is yet. He trying to use them though.
I mean, Brayden's not stupid though. That's the thing. Like,
it don't matter. That boy got a plan. He told him he liked how he did that course correct or whatever it was called.
Because they're similar. Brayden is not like his daddy. For his uncle, to me, is the only reason why he gonna be wanting to be there. And then there's Kiki, of course. I don't know what we're gonna do with that either. But stop it, Brayden. You said that they went back to his office and he told him like how he thought it was a good idea, the whole course correct thing, but he didn't like that he told him that he confessed to, all the crimes. And I mean, I guess that's actually true. Like it is what it is, but his loyalty is still over there. Brayden is. He got away with it. He's not in jail. At the end of the day, he confessed to all of that, and his punishment is to be in his father's office.
He's in Weston.
That's why he's like.
That's what happened. That's why he confessed to it, because he knew.
He knew nothing was going to happen.
He got privilege.
This is the thing about that. He recognizes it. He's not trying to sit there and act like it's not a thing.
That's why he did it, because he knew he had that privilege. And he knew it was better for him to do it than Tariq.
But Tariq already poor Tariq. Anyway, so yeah, Kiki, Uncle Lucas calls young lady Kiki. Kiki shows up with her Afro puffs that she rocking so tough, and her, Hillary Banks little office shorty number. Anyway, I think you're not prepared for Kiki Brayden, so find something else to do. But her job is to show him around the office and, introduce him to the Western way. So, you think I just be looking up, but my computer be doing weird shit. Diana back at the house, she bringing Monet some food. Monet hates Diana, so anything she does is not gonna be good enough. She really hates you, so I would just stop trying because
I
just leave her
don't
alone.
understand why she acting like she. Listen, another thing, fix me off. Why you acting like
It's not your fault.
you don't understand why she mad? Ain't nothing changed. We ain't forgot
mad.
shit you did.
You set this shit off. Because you should have left your daddy in prison where he was, but no.
Yeah.
We was about
all
to be
of that.
free.
You told him, if you wouldn't have told him that was his real daddy and all of that, like you act like you ain't had nothing to do with it. And you want to cry, oh puppy, I don't know why she's so mean to me, puppy. You don't shut your ugly. Oh, I shouldn't even call this girl.
You see, don't like her.
The fact
but she basically wrote that what happened, because that's what happened. She threw the dishes in the sink.
She did.
And he was like, hey, I fixed it so you could go to Stanford. And she was like, oh, Poppy, thank you, Poppy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's the fact
that I got everything taken care of, but you're going to have to hustle, pay your bills, the rest of that stuff.
I think it's the fact that she looked like she was in my class.
Oh, so it's personal.
No, not that she looked like anybody I know. She just looked like she graduated with me back in '97. And y'all gonna act like this girl
is shouldn't be a college student.
I'm just saying.
I'm confused.
I'm
Diane 40.
I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Yeah, that really irritates my soul.
I cannot. Like she looked like somebody in your class.
She looked like she graduated with me. She don't look like she's with Tariq. I'm just saying. Like we at 25-year reunion, Diana. Like you're not fooling nobody.
Is that in the internet? I'm gonna find out when I'm editing this video. I'm gonna say how old her actual real life age. Then we'll all know, because she could be 40. I don't know. Now you got me thinking. Let me go back and look at this girl again, because
that really irritates me every time
I can't remember. She could be. So Rashad, he's having lunch with the dean. The dean wants to keep him there at the school for whatever reason. He feels like having Rashad there is a good look. Like, you got to have that quota and everything, and he fits the quota. And, he's politicking and everything, so he's connected, right? That's a good reason to have Rashad around.
Yeah. What? Can I say that you guys are really slipping on Larenz Tate? And Larenz Tate is still fine, like 97. And I need another one of them, like Love Jones movies, something solo with Larenz. This is cute, but I need to see Larenz.
Melts.
Yeah, like give him his own little thing. You know what I'm saying?
That was Peacock that did the whole Best Man Holiday, Best Man. You can get one of those over there.
I need something with Larenz, because y'all slipping on Larenz.
So who you gonna put with him?
What females? I just need like another Love Jones type love movie. You know how like they did a photograph.
Yeah, but if we're having Larenz, like I don't want Nia. Love you, Nia.
No, not another Love Jones, actual Love Jones, but like another movie type.
Right. So if you're taking Larenz, like who would be the counterpart? Who's gonna be the love interest?
Is she too tall? I was finna say
doesn't matter because he's hot, so it doesn't matter.
The mom from Fresh Prince. I think she's so pretty. Is she too old? Is she too tall?
It's not that. It's just that
I
like what she got going on where she at.
No, I'm just thinking for a movie.
But not her. Not her.
Okay, let me see. Who I don't want maybe it's somebody new.
Maybe, but I mean,
I
if you're
don't
giving
want the
Lorenz a shot, I want to.
I don't want the best man crew. I don't want none of them people, none of them females.
No.
I don't want none of them females.
He wasn't in the best man. Anyway, child, we didn't. To be continued.
I'm sorry, but y'all slipping on my boy.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, the dean's trying to convince him to stay there. I was going to call him Lorenz. Rashad is enjoying being courted, and in the middle of it all, Tariq rolls up and he's like, "Sorry, you're interrupting everything, but I don't have my room assignment, and I'm gonna need that because the people said I can't stay at the old room. So what's going on?" And the dean is like, "The people said they don't want you here." And Lorenz was like, "Maybe I can help. How about this? Black Lives Matter. And if you don't start acting like Black Lives Matter around here, and I'm fixing to tell all the people that you really don't be, having the love for the young black man that you said you did." And of course the dean was like, "Well, no, don't do that." So he went off to go get,
him a room.
Tariq a room. And Tariq was like, "That sounded so sincere. Like, I thought you meant it. So now what do you want?" Because basically I know that there's a reason that you went through all that trouble, not just because you care about me so much. And Lorenz is like, "And you are so right. And as soon as I know what I want from you, I'm going to let you know. But right now, coming. You owe me one."
You know it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Kane is over at the penthouse throwing a party, as only Kane would. Drew and his boyfriend showed up. They thought they was finna be like romantical in the penthouse. They walk in there and there's people everywhere, strangers. That has to suck that you walk in your house, and there's like a party happening that you didn't know about. I would be. How am I supposed to enjoy this party?
You can't.
You can't.
And I'm like, oh God, he's still here. That's how I felt when I seen the boyfriend. Yeah, he's still here.
I'm fine with that because I feel like we've gone through so much with him. I don't have the energy for Drew to be going and involving himself in somebody else's life with all of that nonsense. At least this boy knows what the deal is.
He gonna snitch. I don't trust him.
I mean, he's not a thug, so keep me out of your shit or I'm snitching. That's how he feel about it. I'm not even mad at that.
That's why he can't have him around. Come on, man.
Well, listen. Love, the heart wants what the heart wants, and that's what Drew wants. He wants the boy that just could snitch on him. Anyway, Kane tells Drew that he's got to talk. There's a connect there that they need to sit down and discuss, what they're gonna do about this business. And lo and behold, it's Big Mike. Now, Big Mike
from the woods.
Yeah, he look good. He looks good sitting down, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Big Mike pretty much told them like this,
when he stand up. They got a gun or something?
He was just, I want to know how tall is everybody. Because I felt like he stood up and there wasn't a lot of leg on him when he stood up.
Yeah, most of them aren't. Yeah.
How tall is Bobby Brown? Sorry, Kane.
Don't do it because he get mad when you call him that for real.
Well, I don't know this nigga. And so what is he going to do? Come to my house?
You're gonna be down in these comments.
Please do. Well, if he does, then I'll stop. That's what it's gonna take. If he does, get in the comments and say, "Please don't call me that."
I don't feel like nobody on here is that big. When Tariq stand next to Lorenz, we know Lorenz is small. You know what I'm saying?
And then little, what's his name?
Little
Braden. Like, see, when he was standing next to everybody in his office, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So Big Mike looked good. I was like, oh shoot, he aged very well. Like, he's much more handsome as a grown man than he was, back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just seems a little short. But anyway, he's not short his pockets because he told them, look, this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna need the money up front and I'm gonna need 60% of the profits. And that sounded silly, Big Mike. Nobody's giving you 60% of their profits. That sounds funny. And I'm not, it's really not my negotiation, but why would I do that?
Well, nobody going for that deal.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be giving you 60% of their
Is
money.
it that he tried to play them because didn't they feel like Lorenzo did some people dirty last season?
Well, he said something to the effect of how you gonna play us like that when Lorenzo like basically raised you, looked out for you, however. And Mike was like, I don't owe Lorenzo nothing. That's how he ended it. Like I don't owe
Because didn't he? And I don't know if I forgot what happened. But then she like set somebody up and they was all mad at Lorenzo last year. Like he got somebody in the crew he's supposed to been looking out for. Something happened.
No, I thought his bands came out and turned on him, and then it was a whole bunch.
Yeah, it was some mess. I feel like that he ain't got the street cred like he used to.
Well, then he went and joined up with Homeboy, Mecca. So yeah, some people, yeah. Anyway, he said, I don't give a damn about Lorenzo, but how's your fine ass mama? And and I was like, oh, the disrespect. And then he bounced. And then Drew bounced with his bands. He was like, this is stupid. Like, but you want to be the big man. Kane just really swear he doing something.
And the only reason why he got to connect last time is because our boy was playing him, trying to get to him. Like it's nothing you did, Kane.
And Drew just wants to do what he wants to do. So he's like, you can have it. I don't care. If you need me, I got you. But for the rest of it, they keep trying to make me be the boss here. I don't want to. So Tariq is walking down the street, and over in the cut is this nigga Bash, Stern's ex-husband. Apparently, in the midst of all of that course correct stuff, Stearns didn't like how he didn't want his name involved no kind of way because Bash was over there signing paperwork with Tariq and what's his name? Brandon. So now he's like, so Stearns, got rid of him because he could get any old boy to come be his husband. He don't. You over here being shiesty, and you was doing it behind his back. So, Stearns is like, we're not going to be married. And then you end up getting me in some trouble that I didn't know nothing about. So you got to go. So this means Bash now needs money. And Tariq is like, I'm broke. I don't know what you want me to do. And he was like, I'm going to tell you this much. You got a week. And then I'm telling the cops that you were actually involved in that whole thing too, not just Braden. Tariq was over there being relieved that he didn't have nothing to worry about for a minute, and here this fool come asking for money. Where did you come from? Now you gangster?
Child, y'all killing me.
Everybody gangster?
Everybody. Just everybody.
So Tariq and Braden show up at Kane's penthouse. Apparently Braden has orchestrated. Braden has orchestrated this whole meeting so that we can get back to business. He wants to get back to
business. He want to be back in so bad. He was having fun and he's not ready to stop.
He wants to do the damn thing. Kane is like, the cops are on your ass way too much for me to be worried about getting involved with y'all. What are we gonna do? Course correct, we can't do that. And Tariq is like, yeah, actually, I think it's true. And I'm just ready to just pause. I need to pause. We can't be doing all that.
My refrigerator open.
Oh shit. You talking to him?
It was beeping. It's like ding, ding, ding.
So what's his fool's name? Kane said he ain't willing to work with y'all, but I'll work with Effie. Is Effie still in the game? And of course Tariq is like, we ain't gonna play, keep her name out your mouth. That's not what we doing. So while they were sitting there arguing about Effie, then the lights went out and the mysterious lady and her friends came from out the
The Wakandas.
school.
The Wakandas. That's how
The
they did in the
Wakanda
movie.
people
That's how they
showed
rolled
up
up
and
on him.
things felt very different. They're like a
That's how
little.
they rolled up on Killmonger's daddy.
They sure did.
Yeah, just like that.
The same way.
I
Yeah.
feel like whoever wrote this was watching Black
We
Panther.
just watched Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
or Black Panther
it
original
was the
version.
Black Panther. They was watching the Black Panther.
Well, she came out with Mecca's homegirl, that one chick that was like his number one soldier. And she like, y'all in this penthouse, Mecca is dead. What is going on? Where is he at? And they like, oh, girl was like, I don't know where he at. I found out just the same as you. She was like, okay, so then where's my money? Where are the bricks? Because that's gone too. Homegirl made the mistake of calling this lady by her name. Now, I don't know if that's the thing that set her off, but what she did do is take the lady out after she said her real name. I think she might have probably was going to do it anyway, because now Kane, Brandon, and Tariq is all singing like they wasn't saying nothing before, but now all of a sudden they got a whole lot to say. So they like, we used to work for him, and you know.
Right. D. I'm sorry. Why is the thing still open? Okay. Sorry, guys. My refrigerator.
Well, they basically told this lady that they could pick up where Mecca left off, because they got all kinds of connections, and they was moving away from him in the first place. They was out there in the street anyway. And she said, okay, well, you got 30 days to prove that you can keep my business moving the same way it was before. And for some reason, she thought she was about to be his fiance. Did she not know about Auntie? I don't think Auntie, she better wake up. She gonna, because I feel like this is gonna be a thing. Like, especially when she finds out, yeah, Auntie owns the penthouse.
Yeah. Well, they sure weren't gonna tell it.
Well, you got a whole episode of I'm Going Down, Mary J. Now we gotta get fine, Mary J, because she gonna need to have some different kind of energy when she run into Wakanda. That ain't gonna work. So Kane takes the situation back to Lorenzo. Lorenzo still thinks he's in charge for some reason, talking about he don't want to deal with nobody that's connected to Mecca. And Monet is like, I was about to be done with all of this. I didn't even want to be. Now we're back where we was in the beginning. So y'all figure it out, because now with no Zeke, there is no real future for doing stuff without all of this foolishness. What we gonna do? Depend on Diana? I don't think so.
No.
I hate her.
Right.
So she storms off. Lorenzo is mad because he looks at, you're not the boss around here, and I'm telling him not doing stuff just because you said. You might as well, because nobody's listening to you. So you might as well. And so, Drew at this point knows that his dad ain't about to be able to do nothing. So he tells Kane, like, I'll talk to him. Drew knows he can smooth things over with, because he's the favorite anyway. So I'll talk to him. And you go, do what you got to do. So back at the campus, Braden and Diana, Braden's sister and Diana are getting to know each other. They're unpacking. Braden's sister is letting her know that, she basically knows that you are Tejada, and Tejada knows that you're Weston. And so we just gonna figure out our own relationship and leave all of that family stuff outside the door. We back at school, y'all. Back at class.
Hate it again.
We got a new teacher.
This is why this is why I hate it. This is another reason why I hate it.
I like class.
I hate class. Let me tell you why. Because okay, you did what you did. But what school you went to, it's a whole nother class, and the teacher is teaching this class exact same way we taught the other class. Now, what class is this? And we asking the same question.
Because we like the question.
No, we don't. I hate it. I don't.
I like class.
D is beeping.
I like the way Keisha answers questions.
I hate this. And then it just so happens everybody is in this class. This girl just came from community college and she's in the class. I handpicked these people. You don't even know this girl. She was at my, and now all of a sudden she's in class with the smartest kids in the class.
She liked the paper. She enjoyed the paper.
This is why I hate this. I'm like,
I just don't think that Diana is smart.
She's not.
We're gonna see.
She was just, girl, I can't. This is the part I can't stand. This is another reason why I hate it. I hate it. I was
well,
like,
they are in college. You have to have class. I'm just saying.
It don't be the same class. I ain't never went to a different class, same subject, all social work, and they're all ran the exact same way. I've never had that happen. This is dumb. Who wrote this? Dumb.
This is just episode 1, y'all. We got a long road for her to be.
I hate this. I hate it.
Because she hates class.
Because it's dumb.
Listen, back at the Westin, these fools are in the boardroom doing lines on the daggone table as if they like ain't at work.
Well, that's how them others be at work. We seen.
I suppose I've never seen it. I've seen a lot of boardrooms, and I've been the deliverer of much alcohol in law firms. I'm sure that may or may not have taken place, but I didn't see any of it happening.
We seen it at the Wolf of Wall Street. Remember on that movie? They was up.
I wasn't there in real life. I'm just saying, but I'm not disputing that it happens. I'm sure it happens often. Anyway, they just getting blasted. And somebody asked Braden and he wants something. And he was like, nah, I'm good. And he was like, you can't be related to Trace or Lucas because apparently it's nothing for them to be doing lines on the boardroom table. And then somebody said, I guess if you sell it, you can't do it. And then he shouldn't have said that because now they're mad. And Trace is cussing him out because he is a Westin and he puts his name on your paycheck. And don't forget that. So sit your behind down. And then here come Kiki was like, can y'all please get the cocaine off the table? Because that cute's not cute. Braden, do you have the paperwork I needed you? Braden forgot the paperwork. So now he got to go back to the desk to get the paperwork that he was supposed to be bringing to the meeting. I don't know why he thought he was coming to the meeting, but the paperwork got left at the desk. And when he gets back to his desk, now there's Bash over there telling him the same thing he told Tariq. Like, if you don't give me money, then I'm telling because I need money.
So Bash is just a friendly ghost that just can make his way up in the spot.
Well, he was in the top of he probably walks around using what's his face name? Stern's name. And meanwhile, Kane's pulling up on Effie trying to tell her, like, hey, do you want to go take a ride with me? Because your boyfriend's not telling you everything. And she played him like, don't worry about all that. Keep it moving. But he's telling her that they're back in business and Tariq ain't letting her know. Davis finds out from this doctor that, his brother's condition is getting worse. There's some possible treatment, but as long as he's in jail, he's not going to be able to get it. So then Davis now puts pressure on Stern to find, basically get his brother off. We've been hearing about this case. We don't really know much about it. We do know, I feel like, that Davis is the actual person that's guilty and not his brother. But anyway, he's pressing him to find out, and he wants him to find out who was if anybody has been surveillancing Mecca's penthouse. Now Stern is over there with his lawyer girlfriend, who is obsessed, like they all are, with getting Tariq, this little boy. They're all obsessed with getting him, taking him down. For whatever reason, they feel like chasing this kid that I still ain't seen drive nowhere. He's still walking around everywhere. He goes. Chasing him down is what gonna topple the king of the king. I don't get it, but anyway. She's basically not giving up no nookie to homeboy until he gets her the information she needs. That's how she put it. She's too stressed out to be giving up some booty. So if he want it, he gonna have to bring her some information that's gonna make her hot and bothered. That's what I got from that.
That's basically what I got from
Braden meets up with Kanan because he needs for Kanan to take out Bash. He's like, Kane. He needs for Kane to exterminate Bash because they got work to do and nobody got time for that. And they know Bash is, disposable, basically. They real gangsters now. They talking about exterminating folks. Well, we know Kane doesn't have any problems with that. And hell, Braden and Kane are homies, and as much as he hates to admit it, I feel like Kane likes having friends too. He's not used to it, so he doesn't really know how to do it, but he likes it.
Right.
He just hates Tariq. Because Tariq is smart.
Yeah, he's just jealous of him.
Now Tariq meets up with Bash because he's trying to like negotiate a deal with him. We can do this, da 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 da. And then you can make your money and we could be back on track. But this dude proceeds to talk smack to Tariq and tells him about how he a thug just like his daddy. And I don't know why he said that. So the more he stood there diminishing this kid's character, he flipped out, grabbed a knife, and stuck him in the gut with it.
Well, I'm glad he did because
done. Nobody wanted to be bothered with that.
I didn't want to have to deal with this blackmail all season. I'm so glad that's done.
That's done.
Yeah.
Kane and Braden were already like headed up there to do the same thing. So they all meet up. They all meet up together and, drag his body, I suppose, out the building. Nobody's looking for him apparently because his sugar daddy's gone.
Right.
And this is the part I hate. DEA Bianca from New York rolls up, and then now her and the other lady lawyer is, teaming up together to discuss how they're going to take down Tariq. DEA Bianca tells her that Tariq was in the building when Mecca, got killed, but we don't know, we're not releasing that information. So we know. I was wondering why they didn't bring that up. I was wondering why that wasn't a thing. So they just holding that one in their pocket until further notice. So Tariq will be sitting somewhere in a courtroom testifying to something, and they're gonna pull out footage of him lying, saying he wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the room, at the dorm at the college, Effie is pressing Tariq about where he was because he was over there fooling around with with Kane and Braden. Now she asked him, was he helping Diana? Because Diana's planning a memorial. I was like, I guess she just taking a temperature to see what's really going on with that before, now we all at school together.
Right.
Apparently not only has Diana just got there, but she's planning a whole memorial for
because she got it like that.
Her brother cousin Zeke.
Yeah. Because she got it like that.
Apparently.
Okay. See what I'm talking about?
Rashada, some lady, Rashada smashed everyone. Everyone. There was some lady was walking along and ran into the new teacher, and it was clear that there was some type of past energy between the two of them. So, they setting us up already to know the new teacher and Rashad already gonna be closing the doors in the office with the shades pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got from that. I'll talk to you later. And she didn't seem like she had a problem with it either.
She was like, I see you with your little girl, but it's okay. Hey girl, your dress is cute.
Right. I was like, that was disrespectful. Was that a girl? I mean, what role did this girl play? Because they just played in her face. It was just downright in her face. Yeah. She stood there grinning. So Diana planned Zeke's memorial, and she's running around the school like she's the most popular girl on campus. And all of the gangsters are sitting in the front row. Monet, her husband, her sons. They're there to memorialize Zeke, and Monet basically still hates Diana. She's like, I hope she appreciates what I've done for her, and her father's like, she does, and Monet is like, I basically hate you. So
that's that.
That's that on that. Little Mo sings.
Why they do that?
Because she's a family friend. And they retired his number. They hand it over to Monet. She just can't handle it, the song and the number. So she gets up and walks off. She got to go cry in a corner. Tariq gives a speech. Well, I guess that was Monet's request for Tariq to give the speech, but he gives the speech, and he'd be speaking at everybody's funeral, and he sat up there talking about how, you know, but how Zeke got accused of something he didn't do, and you know, people still looking at him like he's a criminal, even though he was not charged with anything, and even though he's innocent. At some point, this became more about him than it did about Zeke. Somebody, I think, that's probably where it switches. Was somebody was like, "Oh, you did it,"
and did,
and he did,
and did.
And so then, you know, he was triggered. So he starts thinking about all the bodies that he's taken out all the way back to when his sister, and what's that dude that shot his sister?
Mm-hmm.
We went all the way back to his first body, to 50 Cent, to, you know, everybody. After everything is over with, you know, after his speech is over with, they're all walking out, and Tariq sees Monet like over in the corner. So he goes over to console her. Apparently, she thinks that Tariq is the only person that she can trust. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's
why
she feels.
Can't stand him. That's why.
Right. He's the only person she can trust. She wants to know who is responsible for Zeke being gone. Lorenzo said he's working on it, but he ain't came up with nothing. Well, we know why that is. So, you know, Tariq said he owned it, and he gonna find out. And he is. He gonna find out who the killer is. Ex-cop boyfriend is back. Carrie, you were so mean to her, calling her all kind of hoes when she was alive.
Yeah.
Now that the truth has come out, now you feel bad. So now you want to avenge her death.
Go on about your business, boy.
So he over there surveillance in the penthouse, and the lady lawyer telling him to go back to his desk and mind his own business. And he does not have permission to be doing that, because what's going to happen? All these cops are going to be sneaking around, and then they're going to mess up their own investigation, because everybody's doing stuff behind closed doors. So yeah, the kids meet up with the Wakanda Connect, and they done told these people that they can move this weight, but they got a whole warehouse full of bricks.
That was a lot. I was like, dang, BMF could use that when that drought was going on.
Well, see, this is the difference between Big Meech and Tariq. Meech is a visionary. So he would have seen all that weight, and he would have came up with a whole scenario as to how him and his people was going to benefit and from the fruits of, you know, what the Lord has blessed him with. Because the Lord be blessing Meech with cocaine and connections. They over here trying to play thug, and they like, what the heck are we going to do? I don't know. It's a lot. And the episode ends with Lady Cop going to some house over in the suburbs, and she goes in there, and little snitching ass Lauren is over there being stashed with the police.
I felt like when she first passed, we questioned that shit.
Well, I thought Effie them had her stash, not her. I thought Effie them had her somewhere.
Effie did have her stash. Fucking snitch. Oh, informant ass.
She ain't liked her from the get.
Who, Effie?
No, I love Effie.
No, I think Effie is the informant that got her ass hide away. I do think Effie did.
You think Effie's a cop?
I think Effie's working. Yes, I do. Because Effie was the one who had her. No,
well, I'm not okay with
police
that.
Got her.
I won't watch anymore if they do that. They better not. She's the only one I like.
You said they better not.
That being said, y'all, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Smash the thumbs up button. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.